India's living soil, the foundation of our being. Agriculture is the soul of India. It is more than just growing food. It is a way of life for millions. Our farmers are the guardians of our land. They feed our nation. For centuries, Indian agriculture has been diverse. It has been resilient. It has worked with nature, not against it. This ancient wisdom is still vital today. We must remember the importance of our farms. They are the heart of our country's well-being. The soil is not mere dirt beneath our feet. It is a living system. It is full of life. Tiny organisms in the soil help plants grow. Healthy soil gives us healthy food. When we care for the soil, it cares for us. In India, we have always revered the earth, Bhumi Devi. This respect for the soil is crucial. It is the foundation of sustainable farming. Without healthy soil, our future is at risk. We must protect this living treasure. Our traditions understood this deep connection. Farmers saved their own seeds. They used natural manures. They grew many different crops together. This created a strong farming system. It did not depend on costly chemicals. It did not damage the earth. This knowledge is still with our farmers. We need to listen to them. Their wisdom can guide us to a better future. A future where farming nourishes both people and the planet. Today, this foundation is under threat. Chemical farming is harming our soil. It is poisoning our water. It is making farmers dependent. But there is hope. The path of true agronomy shows us how to return. It teaches us to respect the earth. It helps us build a food system that is just. It helps us build a system that is sustainable. India's future depends on reviving our living soil. We must all work to protect it. What is this agronomy we speak of? It is the science of the soil and crops. But true agronomy is more than just science. It is wisdom. It is understanding how nature works. It is about growing food in harmony with the earth. It focuses on the health of the soil. It looks at the whole farm as a living system. It is not about forcing nature with chemicals. It is about cooperating with nature's cycles. Agronomy has many important parts. One part is soil management. This means keeping the soil healthy and fertile. It involves using organic matter like compost. It means avoiding things that harm the soil. Another part is crop management. This includes choosing the right crops for the region. It means rotating crops to keep the soil healthy. It also involves managing water wisely. These practices work together. They create strong and healthy farms. However, modern agronomy has often been twisted. Corporations promote a different kind of agronomy. They promote an agronomy based on their products. They push for chemical fertilizers and pesticides. They push for genetically modified seeds. This is not true agronomy. This is an agronomy of profit, not of well-being. It makes farmers dependent. It harms the earth. It steals our food sovereignty. We must choose the agronomy of the earth. True agronomy respects local knowledge. It learns from traditional farming practices. It empowers farmers. It does not make them slaves to corporations. It helps them grow nutritious food. It helps them protect their land for future generations. This is the agronomy India needs. It is a science of life. It is a science of freedom. It is the path to a healthy future for all. We must reclaim agronomy from corporate control. Many believe that chemicals are needed for high yields. This is a myth spread by those who sell chemicals. True agronomy shows us another way. It shows us how to increase food production sustainably. It does this by working with nature's own power. Healthy soil is the key. When soil is rich in organic matter and life, crops thrive. They become strong and resistant to pests. This naturally leads to better harvests. Ecological agronomy uses many methods to boost yields. Crop rotation is one such method. Different crops use different nutrients from the soil. Rotating crops helps maintain soil fertility. It also breaks pest and disease cycles. Intercropping, or growing different crops together, is another smart way. Some plants help each other grow. For example, legumes fix nitrogen in the soil. This benefits the crops grown with them. These are nature's ways to enhance productivity. Consider the system of rice intensification, or SRI. This is a great example from India and other places. SRI uses less water, fewer seeds, and no chemicals. Yet it often produces much higher yields of rice. How? By giving young rice plants more space. by keeping the soil moist but not flooded, by using organic manure. This shows that understanding plant needs is key. It is not about more inputs, but smarter farming. This is the power of ecological agronomy. Another vital aspect is seed sovereignty. Farmers saving their own diverse local seeds is crucial. These seeds are adapted to local conditions. They are resilient. They do not require expensive chemicals. When farmers control their seeds, they control their farming. This is essential for food security. True agronomy supports farmer-led seed systems. It helps them select and improve their own varieties. This leads to abundant, nutritious food for everyone. It is a path to self-reliance. Agriculture is not just about crops in a field. It is part of a larger web of life. True agronomy understands this connection. It promotes biodiversity. Biodiversity means many different kinds of plants and animals. It means a rich ecosystem on the farm. When a farm has high biodiversity, it is stronger. It is more resilient to pests and climate change. Monocultures, or growing only one crop, are weak. They are an invitation to disaster. Biodiversity helps in many ways. Different plants attract different insects. Some insects are pollinators, like bees. They are essential for many crops to produce fruit. Other insects are natural enemies of pests. They help control pest populations without chemicals. Trees on the farm provide shade. They prevent soil erosion. Their leaves add organic matter to the soil. Birds attracted by trees also help control pests. This is nature's own pest control service. Chemical farming destroys this web of life. Pesticides kill not only pests but also beneficial insects. They kill pollinators. They poison the soil and water. This makes farms weaker. It makes them dependent on more chemicals. True agronomy does the opposite. It builds up biodiversity. It creates a healthy farm ecosystem. This leads to sustainable yields year after year. It makes farming a partnership with nature. Protecting biodiversity is not just good for the farm, it is good for all of us. It ensures we have a variety of foods to eat. This is important for our nutrition. It also protects our traditional crops and knowledge. India is a land of immense biodiversity. Our traditional farming systems have always cherished this. Agronomy must help us protect and enhance this richness. This is essential for lasting fields and a secure food future. Section 5. Echoes from the Fields. India's farmers show the way. Across India, many farmers are proving that ecological agronomy works. You know, they are the real heroes. They are showing that we can farm without harming the earth. They are getting good yields. They are improving their soil. They are living with dignity. Take the example of farmers practicing zero-budget natural farming. This method uses cow dung, cow urine, and other local resources. It needs no expensive inputs from the market. Farmers are reducing costs and increasing profits. In states like Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, many farmers have adopted natural farming. Their stories are inspiring. They speak of how their soil has become soft and fertile again. They talk about the return of earthworms and butterflies. Their crops are healthier. Their families are healthier because they eat chemical-free food. These farmers are pioneers. They are leading a quiet revolution. They are showing that farming with nature is possible and profitable. Their success gives hope to many others. Think of the women farmers in organizations like Deccan Development Society. In Telangana, these women have revived traditional millet farming. Millets are climate-resilient crops. They grow well in dry areas. They are very nutritious. These women conserve traditional seeds. They practice organic farming. They have created their own food sovereignty. They show how agronomy, when rooted in community and ecology, empowers the most vulnerable. Their work is vital for food security. Another example is the spread of organic farming in Sikkim. The entire state has become organic. This was a bold step. It shows that with political will, change is possible. Farmers in Sikkim are now growing food without chemical pesticides and fertilizers. They are protecting their environment. They are attracting tourists interested in organic food and ecotourism. These real-life successes are not small. They are powerful examples. They show that ecological agronomy is practical. It is the future of Indian agriculture. Section 6. healing the land agronomy as an antidote to poison farming. For decades, a model of farming based on chemicals was promoted. This was called the Green Revolution. It promised higher yields, but it came at a terrible cost. It led to the poisoning of our land, water, and food. Farmers were pushed to use more and more chemical fertilizers. They were told to spray dangerous pesticides. This chemical treadmill has trapped many farmers in debt. It has damaged their health and the health of consumers. This poison farming has led to many problems. Soils have become dead. They have lost their fertility. They need more chemicals just to produce a crop. Water sources have become polluted with nitrates and pesticides. This affects drinking water. It harms aquatic life. Biodiversity has been lost. Helpful insects and birds have disappeared. New pests and diseases have emerged. This is not progress. This is destruction. We must find a way to heal our land. True agronomy offers an antidote. It is a way to detoxify our agriculture. It helps to restore the health of the soil. Organic practices like composting add life back to the soil. Cover cropping protects the soil and builds fertility. Avoiding chemical pesticides allows beneficial insects to return. This natural balance helps control pests. Agronomy teaches us how to work with nature's healing powers. It is a path to recovery for our poisoned lands. This healing process takes time and care, but it is essential for our survival. Farmers who shift to organic and ecological methods often see their soil improve year after year. They see life returning to their fields, their input costs reduce, their health improves. Consumers also benefit from safer, more nutritious food. Agronomy is not just about growing crops, it is about nurturing the earth. It is about creating a food system that is healthy for people and the planet. This is the urgent task before us. Section 7. Seeds of Knowledge. Why young minds must embrace agronomy. For the students of India, agronomy offers a path full of meaning. It is not just another subject to study. It is a way to connect with our deepest roots. It is a way to serve our communities and our country. Understanding agronomy means understanding life itself. It means learning how food is grown. It means learning how to care for the earth. This knowledge is powerful. It can help us build a better future. Studying agronomy can be very exciting. It is not just about books and classrooms. It is about being out in the fields. It is about observing nature. It is about experimenting with new ideas. Students can learn about soil science. They can learn about plant breeding using natural methods. They can learn about water management. They can learn about pest control without poisons. These skills are vital in today's world, a world facing climate change and food challenges. Ecological agronomy in particular empowers young people. It shows them that they can make a difference. They can become agents of change. They can help farmers transition to sustainable practices. They can work to conserve traditional seeds and biodiversity. They can help create local food systems. This work is deeply satisfying. It connects young people to the land. It connects them to their culture. It gives them a sense of purpose. Moreover, agronomy opens up many career opportunities. These are not just jobs. They are opportunities to contribute to society. Students can become researchers. They can develop new ecological farming techniques. They can work with farmer organizations. They can advise farmers on sustainable practices. They can work in policy making. They can help create government programs that support ecological agriculture. The need for skilled agronomists who understand sustainability is growing rapidly. Section 8. Careers rooted in care, the promise of ecological agronomy. A career in agronomy, especially ecological agronomy, is a choice for a better world. It is a choice to work for food security. It is a choice to work for environmental protection. It is a choice to support our farming communities. The demand for professionals in this field is increasing. As more people realize the dangers of chemical farming, they look for alternatives. Agronomists trained in ecological methods are needed to guide this transition. This is a field with immense scope for innovation. Imagine being an agronomist who helps farmers revive their soil. Imagine helping them grow healthy food without poisons. You could work with communities to set up seed banks. You could help preserve precious local crop varieties. You could design farming systems that are resilient to drought. You could help create markets for organic produce. These are all meaningful and rewarding careers. They are careers that build a healthier society. They are careers that heal the planet. There are many paths one can take. Some may choose to work in research institutions. They can develop new organic inputs. They can study the benefits of biodiversity. Others may work for non-governmental organizations. They can directly support farmers in adopting sustainable agriculture. Some may even start their own organic farms. They can become models for others. Government departments also need agronomists. They need people to implement policies that promote ecological farming. The skills you learn in agronomy are diverse. You learn about plant science, soil science, and ecology. You also learn communication skills. You learn how to work with people. You learn problem-solving skills. These are valuable in any field. But in agronomy, they are used to create a positive impact. If you care about food, about farmers, about the environment, then agronomy is an excellent choice. It is a career that allows you to put your values into action every day. Section 9. Our Food, Our Future. A return to agronomy for a sovereign India. The path ahead for Indian agriculture is clear. We must move away from destructive chemical farming. We must embrace true agronomy. An agronomy that respects nature. An agronomy that empowers farmers. An agronomy that ensures food sovereignty for our nation. This is not just a technical shift. It is a shift in our thinking. It is a return to our roots. It is a recognition that our well-being is tied to the well-being of the earth. This journey requires collective effort. Farmers are already leading the way. Scientists must support them with ecological research. Students must learn and promote sustainable practices. Consumers must demand safe, chemical-free food. The government must create policies that favor ecological agriculture. Policies that support small farmers. Policies that protect our biodiversity. We need a food system that is controlled by communities, not corporations. This is the essence of food sovereignty. Agronomy is the key to unlocking this future. It provides the knowledge and tools. It shows us how to grow abundant food. Food that is nutritious, food that is safe, food that is grown in ways that regenerate the earth. This is not a distant dream, it is achievable. Examples from across India prove this. We have the wisdom, we have the resources. We need the will to make this change. Let us all become guardians of our food and our land. Let us support our farmers in their journey towards ecological agriculture. Let us choose an agronomy that nourishes life, an agronomy that celebrates biodiversity, an agronomy that ensures a healthy future for generations to come. India's strength lies in its soil and its farmers. By embracing true agronomy, we can build a food-secure, ecologically sound and sovereign India. The future of our food is in our hands. Let us cultivate it with care.